How's it going, YouTubers? Nightmare70 here. I'm back with another toy review, and this time I'm doing a 2-in-1 review. This time I am reviewing Transformers Universe, Darkwind, and Skyfall. Now they're both Decepticons. They're both together from the same toy line, the Universe series. The Universe toy line. They are repaints of Silverbolt. Darkwind was a Toys R Us exclusive. Skyfall was a Walmart exclusive. Darkwind came out first, and then Skyfall came out second. Now they are from different series of the universe for the Universe toy line. Darkwind is from the Generation 1 series, and Skyfall is from the Generation 2 series for the Universe toy line. They are, like I said, they are just repaints of Silverbolt, but I like these guys. Now I don't have Silverbolt to do a comparison with them, but I like these two more. I would rather get Unite Warriors Silverbolt. Well, the one with Unite Warriors Superion, I prefer those versions more than the Hasbro Combiner Wars. Now, I'm not sure when I'll be able to get those guys, but they are pretty cool to have now. Now, you can see, I'm not sure what kind of plane these guys are, but for Skyfall, Skyfall says FB 129, but now actually I did Google it, and I believe I think they actually are an FB 129, both of them. I'm not too sure though. I'm not really an expert on planes, but just because it has there doesn't mean it's the real thing. But I think it actually is. I think these are actually the real names for these planes, since they are just repaints. And they both have the same sound effects as Silverbolt. Let's start with Darkwind first, since he was the first repaint of the mold. And like I said, he is a Toys R Us exclusive. He's mostly gray with some teal, gold, and purple. Two different shades of purple, actually. He had a Decepticon symbol right there. And I'm not sure what else to say. He got some light shade of gray. And he does have a button here. Wait, not this button. This one's for robot mode. But this button here, the blue one here on the back, he is an Ultra. He does have sound effects. They're the same as Silverbolt. And he has 3 sounds. This one are the machine guns, which you saw just light it up there. The longer you hold this, it will go off for a while until you actually let go. The next sound, which is the plane going by, you don't get any lights for that one, but the next one would be his engine starting, and it does start here. The lights. Now they are the same as Silverbolt. That's from what I know. But they both share the same sound effects, so I'm pretty sure they're the same. And like I said, you didn't get to see that. You didn't get to see the machine gun lights. See? Now, this guy is meant to be called Darkwing, since, like, an homage to the Generation 1 character, but I believe Hasbro lost the rights to it. But either way, it's still pretty much the same character, just with a slightly different name, basically. Now, on to Skyfall. As you can see, he's all black with like a reddish and orangish red color. He's mostly a black version now with some gold. And he's still a Decepticon. He has 2 Decepticon symbols this time. Forgot to mention that on some paint chipped off. Some paint stuck on there already. Some of it like scratched. I got these guys pre-owned, that's why. Now, since I said pre-owned. Unfortunately, they don't have their guns. They're both pre-owned. Darkwind I got from a local collector. Skyfall I got from a collector from the mail. I got this from Texas. It came from the mail. So again, pre-owned from the mail. Pre-owned from a local collector. But either way, the sound effects on Skyfall are still the same. Their electronics still work, which is fine with me. And this one's the same thing as Darkwind and Silverbolt. Sound effects. The minigun. and the plane going by, and the engine starting. They all have landing gear, but since this is like a wooden, smoothing wooden table, they might not roll that well. Now this guy's meant to be called, I believe he's meant to be called Skyjack. He is from the Generation 2 series, if I didn't mention already, but I believe I did. And Darkwind being from the Generation 1 series. I keep forgetting it a lot, you guys, but however, like I was saying, he's meant to be called Skyjack, but I believe Hasbro also lost the rights to the name. But Skyfall, it's still fine with me. I still like these guys. Now for a comparison, here they are next to the Last Night Megatron. Let's see how big these figures were back then. Yep, they are bigger than Megatron. See, they are both, since they are both airport planes. Well, I don't know if they are meant to be planes for the airport. I'm guessing they are though. But here they are next to a Cybertron Jet Fire. Jet Fire is bigger than these two. Nah, sorry, it's not fitting the frame. So Jet Fire is a little bit bigger than them. Alright, I don't want to make this video too long for you guys. But let's start transforming them if I can get my camera to stand. I will transform Megatron first though. I'm going to do that off camera right now, you guys. And for Jetfire, I have Sky Shadow, the repaint of that guy, because they're the same mold, just different paint jobs. Let me get Megatron transformed. Alright, I got Megatron transformed. I'm going to do the transformation first on Darkwind. Not only because he's the first, he's easy to see, mainly because he's the first version of the mold that came out as a repaint. To transform him, what I do is bring these fins down. These are going to act like the backpack for him. Bring this piece of the front of the jet up, down a hinge. Bring it up like that. And bring it. See this piece here? Pretty hard to see because of the item I'm using to hold my phone. But you see this piece here? This gray piece here, it'll be right there. It goes right here so it can hold it. That click means it's on securely. Bring these landing gears down, which are his shoulders. If this wasn't up already, just bring it up, which it was already, which I didn't even notice it. It's hard to see with the items I'm using to hold my phone, but bring these out. Now bring out the fist, and you see this click here, it will click into place. That click there, that means they're now just rotate them 90 degrees. Well, I wouldn't say 90 degrees, but 180. Same thing with this part. Take this out. Rotate it 180 degrees. Bring out the feet. It's on that ratchet hinge. Bring out the feet and the Hughesburg. These will help them stay still. I mean, these will help them stand. And since the review of the head, bring it up. Now, when you do that, you'll get the transformation, and when you put them back to plane mode, you'll get the reverse transformation when you put the head down. It's reversed. And you get sound effects. You get red eyes. See? Okay, enough of that. Now, you only see them glow when you lift the heads. And there's Skyfall, not Skyfall, Darkwind in robot mode. Now I'm gonna do again Skyfall, but you know what I mean, same thing. So I'm not gonna get into it. I'm not gonna show it to you. Well, I will show it to you, but I'm not really gonna explain it. Just pretty much do the same thing what I did, alright? That you should have heard that click. Same thing with the other arm. Should heard a click. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to click the sound. Now, same thing, his eyes are also red. So you get the transformation sound, and again, you get the reversed one. Yeah, so he also has red eyes, which makes sense, because they are both Decepticons. They should have red eyes. And there you have Skyfall in robot mode. See? Now here we have Artie Hillsberg off. Right, yeah, his Hillsbergs weren't completely out. But here we have Skyfall and Darkwind. Now they both don't have the upgrade kits. I like them more like this. But they still, let me get this stuff out of the way so I can hold my stuff. So here they have Skyfall and Darkwind in robot mode. Now Darkwind is pretty much, like I said, kind of looks like the Generation 1 figure, Darkwing, which I don't have. I don't have any Generation 1 figures. Same thing with Generation 2. I don't have any of them. Skyfall is basically my first Generation 2 character, basically. But since he's an homage to Generation 1 Skyjack. And one thing that really bothers me about Skyfall, you see his chest is gold, but it doesn't have a Decepticon symbol there, which doesn't really bother me. Just having a silver Decepticon symbol looks really nice on the arm, not the arm, but like the shoulder. But at least get him this purple one right here to fill in, because it's all blank, and that makes it look boring to me. But other than that, still a good figure. I have some Reaper labels. I might add some on him. I'm not too sure yet. Didn't really bother trying it just now, but I really don't feel like it. These guys are huge, honestly. But now on to Darkwind. Now he has a lot more color than Skyfall, basically. Almost. He pretty much, so he has some teal. He has two different types of blue. He has a normal blue, normal light blue, some teal, some silver, a Decepticon symbol, a purple one on the chest, which is nice. It's a nice touch. Some teal feet. Skyfalls has black ones. And again, they both still have the silver bolt head, except Skyfall's Skyfall's face is gold with the black head. And Darkwind's it's pretty much all gray, but with the mouth being teal, which again doesn't really bother me. But I'm just glad. I prefer the silver bolt heads more than the upgrade kits. Now, since I did see pictures of the upgrade kits, and I really just don't care for them. I wouldn't say I don't like them. They look pretty cool, but I just don't care for them. I know these guys are huge. But the articulation, they're on hinges, ratchet hinges. They're on ratchet hinges. So you can get that ratchet joint. They are limited because of the back, but they can do that. You feel that gap. Doesn't really bother me, the gap, because you're not gonna look at them in the back. They're also limited because of the back. But he can do a shoulder stand. You can do that because again, it's because of the backpack. That's why. But it doesn't really bother me. I don't mess with these figures at all. I just have them in my collection. And he does actually have some. I forgot to mention. He has some like some reddish here with some gold. Skyfall is just all gold there, with some silver on the hands, with the fists. And Darkwind is just all blue with a gray hand. Now, that's pretty much it for them, you guys. But I will just say that they are both only limited to one sound, and that is the machine gun. If you remember back then, see this button here? This button there on both of them. It's probably easier to see. Hey, sorry guys, I didn't know about Skyfall. I mean, Darkwind is Hughesburg. But if you click here, this is the button that would activate the button from jet mode. See, when you press on it, you still get the sound, the lights on the machine gun sounds, but that's the only thing you're limited to. See, you're only limited to that sound. Same thing with Skyfall. You still get the lights, but the sounds you're also limited to the sound. Again, I don't have their guns, unfortunately. Like I mentioned, they're pre-owned. That's why. But I will do a comparison if Darkwind stands still. I mean, Darkwind stands tall. Here they are next to the Last Night Voyager Megatron. They are taller than Megatron. Since he's a Voyager, man, these guys are shrinking. They keep shrinking. That's why. All right. Here they are. Here side by side with them. See, they are taller than Megatron. And if you count the cockpit, which I don't count just by the heads, he's still shorter than them by a little bit. And for one more comparison, here they are next to Cybertron Sky Shadow. Now they're about the same size, basically, about the same height, but by the heads, they're just a tiny bit taller than him. But they're still good. They still make a good Decepticon team. Now, as I said, they are both from the Universe line, just from two different series. This guy being the Generation 1 series, and this guy being the Generation 2 series. Now, this is going to be it, you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed my review on the Transformers Universe Ultra classes. Oh, yeah, the head articulations. The head can't go up and down, but they can go. It's kind of limited, like I said. But they can look left and right. They can't go up and down, but they are limited. Since they are limited, but you should be fine with that. Again, same thing with Skyfall. His head's also limited, so you can go up and down. Well, I wouldn't say up and down, but you can only go left and right. But if you can get these guys for a good deal, like at a hobby shop, I would recommend you get them if you can get them for a good deal. Especially if you get the upgrade kits. I bet the upgrade kits make them look a lot better, but for me, I don't really care for them. I like the silver bullet heads more. If I were to get the upgrades, I would only get them for the weapons, since these guys didn't come with theirs. They're pre-owned, like I mentioned. But the head upgrades, I might sell if I were to get it, but I probably won't be because I really don't care for it. I'm fine with these guys as is with the silver bullet head. But stay tuned, you guys, for my next toy review. This has been Universe Darkwind and Skyfall, both from the Universe series. Stay tuned, you guys. Stay tuned for my next toy review. And also, just so you know, this Thursday will be my birthday. Now, if you guys don't hear me by then, but either way, I will still be back. I'm not going to be gone forever. On Thursday, like I said, it's going to be my birthday. I'm going to be 19. I might just be relaxing with my folks, just chilling, or probably just gonna be working. I'm not too sure yet, but all I just want to do is just relax. I'm not gonna have any big plans. Just want to be relaxing, that's all. But stay tuned for my next toy review. Nightmare 70 out. Take care.